People enjoying the tunes? How many lings/queens should be prepared for 8 hellions while having 3 hatcheries? So if someone goes for a quick 8 hellion attack, that should usually hit at around 4 minutes 30 to 5 minutes. How many lings and queens you have should be kind of based on your build, but making some extra lings around 4 minutes, up to maybe 16, would be fine. If you had 16 lings and 5 queens, you should crush that very decisively. Do you think it'll ever stop snowing? Well, it's not snowing in Hawaii right now. Do you think moving Dropper Lords to Lair Tech is too much? Upgrade and hatch after building Evo Chamber would be much better. What? Upgrade in the hatch? What do you mean? Like researching a separate drop research upgrade on the hatchery? That sounds like it would be equivalent to the lair. If you make 16 lings and nothing comes to you, what do you do with them? Kill some rocks. How do you make cars safer? By having tons of pillows. Just lining the entire cars with pillows. How do you solve world suck? Education. Upgrading overlords. Put the snow inside the car. How do I find my life purpose? Through a long-term process of rigorous introspection. Have you experienced the love of a good woman? Yes. I heard a great way to make cars safe is to make them not go faster than 25. That would probably make them incredibly safe. It would take people a long time to get anywhere. How do we detect black holes? With a black hole detector. Have you left root? No, I have not. It would even seem that I am in the root clan on 3 servers. Do you like peanuts? Yes. What is dark energy? The opposite of light energy. What? Do you know the Venus Project? No. Tai Chi or yoga? Yes. Are you interested in theoretical physics? Some. I've read one of Stephen Hawking's books on it, David Kim rest him. You should draw Microsoft Word on that blackboard. Why would I draw a piece of software on a blackboard? This just turned into a Q&A stream. Do you drink beer? Sometimes. I like Guinness. Extra stout. I want to have beer and it be a similar experience to eating alcoholic bread. Do you know machine learning? No. Are you interested in it? Kind of. Beats or bears or Battlestar Galactica? Bears. Is your head just extremely small or your headset really big? Yes. What is your favorite metal band? Emperor and Immortal are usually the first 2 that come to mind. Also some Old In Flames and stuff. Sun Tzu or Moon Tzu? What? Please give it a shot. It's amazing. Jacques Fresco was a futurist and he invented amazing model for a better society. the Venus Project. You need to have a Guinness with Neuro sometime. What is you? I am a human primate. What is you? What? Visited other countries before? Yes. If so, which was your favorite? France, I guess? You be my boyfriend. I don't quite know you very well, and I'm in a relationship with a lovely lady at the moment. You might have to fight her. Good luck. Do you speak French? Parlez-vous français? J'habitais à Nice pour 2 ans. J'habitais... Je mange tout le fromage et les crêpes. What is best about France? The food and probably the landscapes and the history and the cobblestones and castles and townships and shit. What is your favorite topic of study? Brain science is pretty legit. Can you describe what your bachelor's in cognitive science covered more or less? Cognitive science is basically an integrative discipline involving aspects of neuroscience, psychology, philosophy, and artificial intelligence. My specialization was in the neuroscience branch of this. Hiking, sightseeing, or space travel, can't you technically do all 3 at the same time? Did I start QA stream after asking about 8 Hellions? Yes. Il y a tout le monde du balcon. Who is the most wholesome streamer on Twitch? And why is it you? What? I just try to not shit on other people. Why is there an iPhone on the desk in such an old classroom? Because someone put it there. Favorite race other than Zerg? Protoss. Can you explain the Heisenberg uncertainty principle? No. Is that an interwar map on the wall? I have no fucking idea. Are you my dad? I don't believe I've fathered any children thus far. Favorite unit in the game, excluding Zerg? Dark Templar are pretty awesome. I also like Archons and Thors. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The dinosaur. Are we doing more games soon, or is Neuro finishing up? We're not even halfway through the stream, Loot Goblin. Is that coat yours? Nope, that coat has been here for 70 years. No one knows whose it is. Do you believe in the invisible man in the sky? Which one? Do you think StarCraft is going to die? I don't think that StarCraft is an entity that can technically die. It is a video game. What is your favorite Zerg unit? Maybe the Broodlord or the Queen or the Drone, I don't know. Can you do backflip? On a trampoline, yes. Why would you do a coaching session today if I had my replays ready? No, we could do that. Asking again, any advice on how to engage a biotank army as Zerg? Oh my goodness gracious. We covered that in very thorough detail. Because I lost a game against Biotank and then I won one. And in both of them, the fact that it was Biotank was entirely irrelevant. What do you think is the biggest negative impact on the environment? Fossil fuels? Is this a quiz? I don't know. We have lots of cars and huge transport ships that put out a bunch of stuff. Also, cows fart a lot, as far as I know. Lagarde just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you. Top 3 things to practice for someone just starting SC2. Make sure everything is hotkeyed. You should use your keyboard. The keyboard use is incredibly important in StarCraft. Another thing to practice is saturating your base, so getting 16 workers on minerals and 3 in each gas. Another thing is hitting 200 supply pretty quick, with some well-rounded army composition. Here's a class on a build order you can use. Why is the classroom roped off? Not very conducive to learning. Does a rope really restrict information from traveling from one side of the classroom to the other? Do you ski or snowboard? Snowboard. What are your thoughts on the new balance change? I think it's a good change. Hashtag drop overlord stuff was a little bit ridiculous. I play off races Protoss and it's kind of stupid. Just having lings all over your base. Thoughts on psychedelic drugs? Most of them are agonists of the 5-HT2A receptor, which is a serotonin pathway. Plastic, you think? Do you think StarCraft is going to be popular again? It is popular again. Why else would you be here? DC or Marvel? Batman was my favorite character growing up, but I think Marvel has done a better job in the modern era of capturing the superhero market. Why no students in your class? You're here. If you could drive a StarCraft vehicle, which would you choose? Barbecue cars are pretty cute. Later, Jahamvu. Grid or core? Both of those are good. I use the core. I think grid is a little bit easier to pick up, but the core might be more optimal. Do you ski or snowboard? I thought you asked that already. I said snowboard. What do you think about StarCraft being in the next Olympics? Wasn't it in the prelude to the most recent Winter Olympics? Have you ever been to China? No, I have not. Favorite movie of all time, Revolver, with Jason Statham. What do you think about the increase in amount of microplastics found in bottled water? That's a major bummer, dude. Why are you so good at rapid-fire short answers? Because I take initiative to go with an answer and move on to the next one. Shouldn't, with the balance change, there should be a Protoss late game change like nerf immortals or carriers? Carriers are expensive as fuck. If you're losing to carriers, that means you're not droning up to 80 fast enough, period. Favorite sport? American football is the sport that I played the most of. I also like running, if you want to call that a sport. I always wanted to play ice hockey, but it was very expensive to play, so I didn't get to play it. Can you show your nips? Yes. Will you? No. Have you ever smoked weed? Yes. How was it? It was quite the experience. What was your top 1 and 2 races in the original StarCraft? Didn't play it. If going for Ling Hydra, what time Hydra Den should be made? Probably after you have 60 drones. Why are Koreans so good in this game? Because in South Korea, they outlawed importing foreign consoles in the 90s, so gamers flocked to PC games such as StarCraft, rather than playing things like Dreamcast, Xbox, and PlayStation. Which Zergs are you trying to learn from at the moment? Juno coached me a little bit very recently. Can I eat my lunch in the classroom? Go ahead. Should I get started on poker? If you want to, you should read some books on it first before you invest money, and make sure that you always keep your poker bankroll and your living expenses totally separate. Does your classroom have asbestos? What? Are there any bullies in your class? Nope, we kicked them out. Do you enjoy / plan on doing more variety streaming? Yes, I've been gradually working it in. It's an active process because a lot of people are StarCraft loyalists and they actively poop on the floor whenever I switch to a different game. Which country would you want to visit and why? Probably Japan or South Korea. I've never been to East Asia before. Can I get wings delivered to the class? Do you mean hot wings? No, but there's takeout, so you could place an order and then go pick it up. Can I text in class? Yes, you can text in class. If you do, I will grab your phone and throw it out the window. Can I attain class naked? No, you mean to say attend, but no, you cannot attend class naked. That is indecent exposure. Give a general advice for Plat 1 Zerg playing macro mostly and struggling to get into diamond. You should be making 70 drones per game and dropping your 4th base and macro hatch at the same time once you hit 70. And then hit 200 supply. You're probably getting supply blocked a whole bunch too. You should take note of when that happens, and when you should have made overlords. Are you still a student? Yes, I'm a student of life and of StarCraft. I'm also a student of building a stream business. Can I pee in the class? Yes, you can. If you do, I will throw you out. Can I play StarCraft during class? Sure. Do you think you can beat a Master Archon team by yourself? Probably yes. What is your goal in StarCraft? Well, my next stepping stone would be to get EU Grandmaster. And then after that I want to try for Korean Grandmaster. I've been EU GM before. I've never been Korea GM. Thoughts on the newest Opeth album? I haven't listened to it enough to give it a fair rating. Ghost Reveries is my favorite of theirs. Have you ever played Fire Emblem? I have no idea what that is. Well, this has been amusing. Have you tried Into the Breach or Faster Than Light? No. What are your thoughts about funk music? It's good stuff. Do you play an instrument? I play the viola and I also sing. What is best in life? There are lots of things that are great. It's hard to say what's best. I think it depends on your current station, right? And situation. Because after doing that Twitch Rivals achievement hunt, sleep was best. That was the best thing to go for. What is your goal in life? What do you think about death? I would say my goal and purpose would be to empower other people, to try and be more positive, to make more use of adversity in their experience and to learn from their mistakes so they can move forward to a brighter and more successful and also more tranquil and serene future. Sing for us poggers. Poggers! What is your rank on EU? I'm 5.4k. What do you think is the cutest animal? Neuro. Were you listening to... Yes, I was. Blow deer. Black metal is my favorite metal genre. Why can I fall asleep after an energy drink? Is my brain okay? Energy drinks have an interesting cocktail of a bunch of different shit in it. Who knows how they work? I don't really like energy drinks that much. They make me feel weird. If I want caffeine, I just have some strong coffee. Why do we so rarely see Neurobear these days? With the green screen, it's been less practical to have him on the desk. The camera angle changed with the placement of the green screen camera and stuff. Afraid of death? Not really. I mean, it's inevitable for everyone. Focusing on the fear of death, I think, is a huge waste of time. You're learning math now. Can I kick you out so you can focus on it? Senki, you're dismissed. Go focus on your math. What are your favorite single-player games you've played so far? Doom 2016 is incredible. The campaign is awesome. Warcraft 3 has a really good campaign. I enjoyed the StarCraft campaigns for single-player stuff. I love the shit out of Elder Scrolls games. I didn't play Daggerfall, but I played Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Thoughts on the latest Black Dahlia Murder album? Haven't listened to it enough. Do you have a band in which you're singing? No. What kind of people are you attracted to? Women, appearance-wise, there's a fairly wide range, but I can appreciate different aspects of people's appearance, so it usually depends on the total person. I'm not really one of those people who's like, oh yeah, blondes or brunettes. It's more about the total. What do you think about hunting, fishing? I've done neither of them, but they both seem interesting. What country in the EU would you like to visit most and why? Probably Norway, Sweden, Finland. I like to hit the Scandinavian countries. Are you done playing for now? No, people are just answering or asking hundreds of questions. Have you ever played with a woman heart? What does that mean? I've been in relationships. I don't think I've intentionally fucked with someone's emotions. Why are drops so rare? Because they're free. And they want to incentivize people not just to watch streams, but to also invest in buying some stuff because they're a business. Witcher 3? I played it some, it didn't really hook me. You should consider Bioshock 1 and Infinite. I've played some Bioshock, it's pretty cool. I've watched a good bit of them. There are certain games where, if the mechanics aren't particularly exciting for me, I'll watch a friend play through some of it. Can I watch you play StarCraft 2 or another game? I will play games. We're not even halfway into stream. You never went fishing ever? No, my dad said that it was boring. He never really got into it. Yes, I've been to Canada. I lived in Canada for 6 months in Vancouver. More like 8 months. Texas is gonna kick you out, no hunting. There are a lot of different kinds of people in Texas. Can we have a class on modern black metal? I don't follow the scenes super closely. I'll listen to a new album here and there. Any interest in Warcraft 3 ladder? Yeah, some. It's hard kind of balancing all the different awesome games. There's so many awesome games to play. Just because I don't play a game doesn't mean it doesn't interest me or I don't think it's amazing. I have Nier Automata. I've played through some of it. Do you think Zerg is a bit over the top at the moment? What do you mean by over the top? I watched PactFacts play through Mass Effect Andromeda. It's not me in the street, it's a guy who looks kind of similar to me from a distance. Favorite Terran unit, Thor. Your favorite foreigner and Korean player? Dark or Sue for Korean, for foreigner. Stefano was my favorite when I was switching to Zerg back in the day. Lambo is dear to me because he saved my ZVT from being garbage. Here's a guide, the guide that I use to improve my ZVT. Can I call you Master? I don't particularly like that title. You could call me Neuro. I like Sort of too. Sort of's really awesome. He's a cool guy too. For Protoss, Harston is amazing. He's a cool dude. Alright, I will take a quick break. Sort of you like even more? Who is the best Zerg player in your opinion? Probably between Sue, Cyril, and Dark, right? And Solar. We'll put on a replay and get some food now, I think.